Hey everyone, my name is Raindrops. If you're new here, welcome. And if you are a returning drop, what it do, girl? Today is a wash and go video, but as you can see by the thumbnail and title, it is not on my hair. It is on one of my youngest boys. I have 4 children, 2 older, 2 younger. So I'm gonna do the 12-year-old's hair today. They're going to their grandmother's house for a few days. She doesn't do hair at all, so I like to do their hair. They always wear their hair in a wash and go. I've never cut their hair. I've only trimmed their hair once a year when I straighten it out. And this year I didn't even straighten out my 8-year-old's hair. But I did for the 12-year-old, and I trimmed his ends, and wash and goes is what they wear since they were babies. The only thing that I do different when their hair needs to be done, if I'm too tired, I don't have enough time for when they're going to school, or if they're sick or something like that, I tend to, with the 12-year-old, I'll put it back in a low puff. I don't braid their hair. Maybe once out of the year, I'll put individual plaits, probably about 6 of them. That's about it. And then it's just a wash and go. For my 8-year-old, I normally will put 2 puffs in his hair, or a low puff, and that's it. As you guys can see my hair, this is predominantly how I wear my hair. When I don't wear my hair in a wash and go, I just put my buns in, call it a day. I don't want to mess with it. So I just noticed that I have ran out quite a few gels between all 3 of us. Like I said, we wear wash and goes all the time, and the only gels that I have that I know I can use right now, I'm gonna try. This works perfectly on my little one's hair, but I'm gonna do it today on my 12-year-old. His name is Jaden. For you guys who haven't seen him in quite some time, and I'm gonna put over top the Cantù Maximum Hold Moisture Retention Styling Gel. This is flaxseed and olive oil. So I'm gonna go ahead now and let him have a seat. He has 4A, 4B hair. His hair is down his back. He normally, both of them, because they are boys, I don't do a side part in their hair. I normally do a middle part. But I was showing him pictures of guys who have long hair, because sometimes he tends to think that boys can't have long hair, and they do. And so I showed him a lot of pictures of men's hairs and the curly froze, and he kind of wants me today to go ahead and no part at all, so with the bangs. So we're gonna try that. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead, slide my makeup out the way, and let him have a seat. And I'm gonna most likely forward through parts of it, because I do their hair the same way. I always use a t-shirt to get rid of, some of the water. So this is his hair, and you can go ahead and eat your popcorn. But I like to start from the back, and I'll zoom in so you guys can see as well. And I just subsection just like I do my hair. So his hair has been washed and conditioned. I use the same products. I use the I use the Tresemme shampoo and conditioner. I think it's their Flawless Curls. So his hair is still pretty damp. So I'm just gonna spray a little water. And I'm going in with the African Pride Curl Defining Gel first. And Jaden's hair is really, really thick, as you guys can see. So, super stretched out, as you can see. It's down here. And then I'm just gonna go over top with this maximum hold. And if I run out of this, the maximum hold gel, I'm just gonna go in with what other gels I have left. But I do have enough of the first gel, the curl defining gel, and I use that gel as like a leave-in or a cream because it's moisturizing and it has glycerin in it, so it has slip and everything, as to why I'm doing that one first. And I do the same method that I do in mine, the rake and smooth method. Now in the back, Jaden's texture, well in the back, on the sides like mine, and in the front, he has a looser texture. And you guys will see the difference when I get up in the front of his head. You guys normally know I like to use wet line, well, for his hair and the little one, but I don't have any, so. And I didn't feel like going to the store. It's freezing outside. Sorry, y'all, I'm on this section now. My husband called, so I kept on doing his hair while I was talking. And it doesn't take me long to do their hair at all. Probably about 15 to 20 minutes at the most for just applying the product. And I don't use a brush or anything to define their curls as well. As you can see, I just use it to make sure it's detangled. So, because I told him that when I initially do his hair, that it would be all in his face, and he doesn't want that, so we're just gonna stick with the side part. So this is how much I have left to do. I mean, not the side part, the middle part. Also, my baby has a little widow's peak like his dad. So I try to get that middle part as straight as possible, but all of the time I don't do it, but for the sake of the video, we're gonna go ahead and do that. It is the day after Christmas, so I hope you guys had a good Christmas and good holiday of the new year coming up. Jaden, did you get everything you wanted? So the little bit of Cantù that I had left did get me through his whole head. I'm gonna have to use a different gel on the other side, but it's fine. I'm just gonna get one of the other Cantùs that I had, so at least it'll stay in the same family of Cantù and the African Pride. And this is looser textured hair on top. Up front, I told you guys, as you can see, I'll do a close-up. Then I'm going to do the last section off camera and come back and show you guys the finished wet results. Okay guys, so this is the finished wet results. This is the back. So for him and the younger one, you can go ahead and set the dryer up. All right, y'all. So for both of the boys, they have to sit under the dryer. If I wait, especially with him, for his hair to air dry, it'll be 2 damn days. We don't have that type of time, and I don't have the time for somebody to be getting sick. They're already sick, so they definitely need to sit under the dryer. The thing with the dryer is they sit under the dryer for more than an hour. He doesn't really do it, but my little one does. He finds himself getting from under the dryer, playing with toys, getting food, all kinds of stuff, so he doesn't have to sit under the dryer. So it takes about 2 hours, really, and everything on the top and on the sides, except for everything closest to the roots, is gonna dry, like to a crisp dry. But as soon as they get from under and I'm thinking that it's dry, all of the roots basically is still wet. So I literally have to use the handheld dryer to finish getting the hair dry. So same thing I do with my hair with banding after it's dry. They do get shrinkage. I don't care what product I use, they do get shrinkage. I band his hair. I have longer ones like this that I use on his hair because his hair is long. The little one needs these too, but I don't have any, so I just double up on the smaller ponytail holders that you guys see me use. So I band his hair. I'll show you after it's dry, and then we'll come back to you in the morning as per the usual because they have to leave and go to grandmother's house. I'll take the bands off and show you what I do to his hair basically every time I do it. So I will see you guys in the morning. Hey everyone, it's the next day. I'm going to take his hair down for you, and I'm going to insert video of how his hair looked with the shrinkage after he got from under the dryer. And I also still had to use the hand dryer to dry his hair like I said. And then I'm going to show you video here as well on how his hair looked. Well, you'll see it now, but when I first banded it. So he usually will go to sleep with a bonnet on, but sometimes that bonnet comes off or it's too hot for him. He doesn't like it. And then it still kind of shrinks up a little bit because as you'll see in the video, it's a little bit longer. So normally I'll do a good 6 to maybe 8, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah, it's 8 now. And then I just take it out every morning, and just like my hair, I do the same thing to the boys' hair every night, even if it's the weekend and they're not in school. And then on days where I know that his hair needs to be done over, I don't band it. He just goes to sleep with the bonnet on. And some people think when you band your hair every night that you lose definition. They do not. Normally the definition of the curls is still there. And as you can see, I do band it and leave the ends out. Okay, so now they are all out, and as you can see, they look like they're clumped from where the bands are. I never use any combs, picks, or anything in their hair. I specifically use my fingers. I don't spray oils in their hair to cover up the parts. I just massage it around and go through it and then shake his hair just like this. And it will be covered up. And at night, it's easy for me to find exactly where, because they're basically still here. Let me find out, my nail is split, it's snagging. But when I go to band his hair again at night, I can find exactly where they are. Please heat your feet up. Hold your hand up, please. And then during the day when he's out at school, it continues. I have to file this. I keep a nail file right in here in my room just for things like this, because I don't know how it's snagged. But yeah, while he's at school during the day, it tends to keep falling how it should and everything. And then I just get him to shake his hair. Shake. Okay. And that is pretty much it. So with this wash and go, I see a little bit of flakes, not a lot. You can't see it on his hair. He does have some shine, so that's good. His hair is soft, it has a hole on it, but it's not crunchy. So this was a good combination for his hair as well. So I ended up, I didn't show you guys yesterday, so the rest of the gel that I ended up using was the strengthening gel, the Jamaican and black castor oil, and I used that in this section here. And then everything else was the flaxseed and olive oil gel. So that is the wash and go. Pop up. Thank you guys for tuning in to another video. And if you are new here, you like this type of content, please hit the subscribe button. Please don't forget to turn on your notifications so you'll be notified every time I upload. Like the video, it helps to get my video into the algorithm so more people can see it. Leave me a comment. I like to get to know you as well as you get to know me. Definitely share the video because sharing is caring. And I will see you guys in my next one. Peace.